Hey y'all, Courtney Lyons here with Diamonds Are Girl's Best Friend. Thank you for coming to my channel. I do all things diamond painting here. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because then you're going to see lots of fun, awesome diamond painting content. Thank you guys if you're a returning viewer. I love having you. We just hit my 3,000 subscriber mark, which is insane. So look for a live where I will be doing a giveaway. More information coming up on that soon though. So today I have the electric diamond painting pen, which I put lotion on my hands and I can see I just smudged this up like crazy. My hands are so dry. Sorry, so it doesn't actually come this smudged, but it is now smudged. I did recently review, I'll put the canvas off to the side for a second. I did recently review this ePainter 2.0 on my channel. Lots of people really liked seeing that. I do really enjoy this. There were some mostly ups, but there were some downs, and one of those was this cord that kind of happens to get a little bit in the way. The other thing was that there really wasn't a good pen that came with this, but there are actually a lot of options, which I will start getting into the more I still have to decide. I thought I ordered a pen. I realized I didn't actually order a pen. It never went through. But then I saw some other options and got other like suggestions from viewers, as well as thank you, Tammy, for go check out oh my goodness, Diamond Painting with NMD with Tammy. She did do a review on this pen as well, but she more talked about, she has a lot of pain in her hands and in her body, so that she more talks about that, the pain aspect of this kind of pen and how it might be helpful with that. So I will try to remember to link down her channel below and that specific video if you want to go check that out. She actually talks about a lot of other accessory options too, and she gave me a lot of accessory options that I would like to go check out and then eventually do reviews of on my channel. So I will kind of compare and contrast this. So I'm going to keep this off to the side. But for now, let's go ahead and unbox the electric diamond painting pen. I did already kind of crack into it because my daughter was really curious. I'm getting like, look at all these, I don't know if you can see any of this. I have like smudges all over the paint table now because of my very it's a really thick lotion because my hands are so dry. Okay, I have to say, right off the bat, I am very disappointed with this already. First off, one of the main reasons I bought this pen was because it was supposed to have a multi-placer, which was something that the ePainter 2.0 did not have, because, and it's just a single placer. So I do want to preface, if you haven't seen that video of the ePainter, one of the biggest reasons I wanted to grab these was because of ABs. I had been working on a painting called Sweetest Friends by Reagan Kubicek, and it's a Dreamer Designs, and it was just chock full of all these ABs, and I thought I was going to go crazy. It was so much. It was too much, to be honest. But I used this so much. I used it so much. And so it did help with ABs. And the reason why it helped with ABs is because ABs have this special coating on them. I'm going to grab one out right now, actually, so you can see. The ABs have a special coating on them that is really delicate. It's beautiful, and it really stands out in a painting, and it's great for really emphasizing something in a painting. But because that coating is really delicate, the putty that you would normally have on pens, or I have glue dots as well, they just pull that right off. Now, the best putty I found that helps to not pull it off is Randa's Crafty Corner, especially with rounds. Actually works really good with ABs, and doesn't, if you're really careful on placement, doesn't tend to pull off the ABs. Another option you can do is just tweezers, which with rounds is really difficult. With squares works okay, but it's slow going and it's a little bit sensory issue for me. I struggle with it, but it actually works really well. Got the idea from Michaela Renee. So go check out her channel. She's awesome. So the other thing you can do is take your putty and you can get like a wet washcloth or a wet paper towel, and you dip it in you kind of moisten it a little bit, and then pick up your AB drills and then place them. It does work for multi-placing pretty well. So I actually used a combination of the wet paper towel and the ePainter when I was doing all of those ABs on my Swedish friends. They're not Swedish. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. Sweetest friends. Painting that I did. So, and it worked well because there was a lot of color blocking parts. And so the e-painter, because you could only single place, really took some time. But it really helped with the sensory issue where I didn't have to place very carefully and I could just snap them right in there. It was really great. I loved it. But I saw this electric diamond painting pen, and I actually think it was Kate from Diamonds and Dr. Pepper. We were messaging, and she was showing it to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I would love to try that. So no shade to Kate. Like, she did not know that this was not going to come with this multiplacer that it was supposed to come with. And then she's actually the one that showed me too that this, you have to push the button when you pick up. And I'm like, that's not gonna work. So this will run you about $50, and I have to say that I don't love this. Not like, obviously I really appreciate the suggestion, because Kate got really excited about it too, and was like, look, this doesn't have a cord, because I know for her, she was thinking that e-painter, the cord would be the issue. So let's go ahead and try this. I haven't actually tried it for laying down any drills. My daughter kind of played with it, but I already foresee some issues. One of those being that it did not, I don't think so. Yeah, it didn't come. So here's the cord it comes with, but it did not come with the multiplacer that is supposed to be there. So you're supposed to be able to take this part out right here. It's supposed to be. Oh, the darn lotion. There we go. It worked. So you're supposed to be able to take this part out and then stick this multiplacer in there, and it's a 4-placer, and that way it would suction up. So no putty, no glue dots, nothing needed, no wax, because this and the e-painter right here that I have is like a vacuum. And the e-painter, it works really well. It's not a very strong vacuum, so you have to place it right on top of the drill, but you get good at it really fast. It's not perfect, but I like it. This one, I was really excited because, like I said, had the multiplacer so that you can multiplace drills, AB drills, via vacuum without having to use putty or wax or anything like that. But it didn't come with it. So strike number 1 on that one. I suppose I could ask them for it, but I think I'm going to return it, and let me show you why. So let's move all this off to the side and show you why I think so. So this is Fall Fling. This is Diamond Art Club Amazon exclusive. It's super cute. It's my autumn painting right now because I'm doing all things autumn this month. Not this month, this year. And I will always have an autumn kit kitted up at all times because I have so many of them and I really wanted to work on autumn kits. This was the perfect one after kind of a bigger kit to be able to work on this smaller one. So let's go ahead and pull out a regular drill first. So I'm going to pull out these purple ones right here because they're pretty easy to see. Now before with the e-painter I was doing squares, but I have since used the e-painter with rounds and it works just fine. It works really well. And I can even show you really fast. So this is the e-painter, and yes, the cord gets annoying. I just have it wrapped up twice, and then I just hold it on this side right here, and then I pick up with this. And it's like I give myself some slack, so it's not bad. And it works really well. It has a really good suction. I wouldn't use it. Other people might. I'm not going to use it for anything that's not ABs, to be honest, because I like my regular pens for that, and I don't need this for regular drills. But like I said, works really great with ABs. It doesn't take the coating off, and it's really, you can hear it as it's on. It's not very loud. There's a button right here. I know you guys have already seen this on the video. If not, if you want a fuller review of this, go and watch my other video. I go really deep into it. But this turns on, this turns off. Here's the problem with this one. You have to keep the button down. So you can't pick up without pushing the button. And then you have to let it go. Like, let me see if I can hold it. Yeah, okay, you can hold it the whole time, but let me tell you how tired my thumb is already getting. It's already getting tired. I guess maybe for like a small amount of AB placement, if you're going to do a multi-placer, might work well. But, and I don't even know if you can hear me very well over the buzzing. This one's way louder, so let's listen to the difference. This is the e-painter. I don't even know if you can hear that at all. Off, on, off. Listen to this one. It's so loud. It's like a toothbrush. I seriously had like almost just like the thought of putting this in my mouth like a toothbrush. It's very loud. And even that might not really bother me because I really like that it's not a cord. But there's two things. First off, this is really a heavy pen. It's very, very heavy. I don't know how to explain it. It's just very bulky and heavy. The other thing, the button is so high up. If the button were down here, I wouldn't even mind that you have to push it in because you could just like lightly put pressure on. But it is way up here. So you either have to like hold down here with your thumb really high up, which is very uncomfortable. That is not comfortable. Or you have to hold really high up here with your whole hand. And let me tell you how hard this is to place. Like I keep missing it. Oh, see, I didn't even get it that time. It does not work. Now we can try, oh, that didn't even place well. And it's so bulky. Oh, it's so bulky. Yeah, no. I don't like doing, and that's not on there very well. Like that's really wiggly. For $50, I don't like doing poor reviews. I feel like I don't like that. I don't like poor reviews on my channel on things, but I'm also very honest with you guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. There's really almost nothing I like about this pen except that it's cordless and that it potentially had a 4-placer, but it didn't even come with that. So I don't recommend this for $50. Like this e-painter was similar pricing and I like it so much better. And there's accessories that you can use for this, for the pen. There's a lot of shops out there that are coming out with accessories that I would really like to try. Is the cord kind of loud? I mean, not loud. Sorry, this one's not loud. Is the cord kind of long and obnoxious? Yes, but I really actually got used to that really fast. It didn't bother me after a little while. I don't know that I would ever get used to this, to be honest. It's just, I don't even have that color anymore. It's not, I don't like it. I just don't. And maybe I should give it some time. So what I'm thinking is I do have some ABs to place. It's the number 1 right here. And there's quite a few of them. So I'm going to give it the time it deserves, because every product deserves someone trying to get used to it a little bit. And I'm going to try this. Okay, it is really good at making sure that it does not take the coating off the AB. By the way, I do apologize. I don't even know if you can hear me over how loud this is. Oh my gosh. It's also very wiggly. That is not in there very well. Is there a way to tighten that? I don't think so. It's very wiggly. I don't know if you can see how wiggly that is. By the way, it is not great lighting, and I apologize. Maybe it is. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it from up here. It's very difficult to place straight on this. Because you have to hold so high up. But yeah, I don't know even if you can hear me over the buzzing, because it is very loud, and you have to hold it down while you're putting it here. Oh my goodness, it takes so much concentration. I can't even talk and do it at the same time. I was really excited, and there was just no knowing if it was going to be a good product or not. And that's the whole point. That's why I'm here. That's why I have a channel, is to try these things out and for you guys to see what I think and what others think, and see the product unboxed so you know what to expect before you get it. I can't anymore. I'm sorry. I can't do any further. It's too hard. My hand's cramping up right here. It's very loud and obnoxious, and it's not easy to, you can't even hear me over it. And I feel like I'm being heated. Whew, take a breath, Courtney. I'm not angry, I promise. I'm passionate. I'm passionate about this not working for me. It might work for you. If you think that's something you might actually like, that's great. I have small hands. If you have larger hands, maybe this would be an easier thing to do. I don't know, maybe there's some sort of way to rig it to, like, I don't know, have something push on it the whole time, so it's going the whole time, like with a rubber band or something, and maybe like a magnet of some kind, or I don't know, something that would push this in, and then a rubber band. But for $50, you shouldn't have to do that. So I don't recommend this product. If it's something you think you might like, then hey, yeah, go pick it up. If you watch because you trust my judgment on something, yeah, I don't recommend this. So to the people, I'm not sure who, because I bought it from Amazon, but all the information will be listed down below. To whoever made this product, I really love the idea. I think you're on the right track. I think you're almost there. I would say this is a little bulky. The way that I didn't even point this out. I should have pointed this out. The way that it's angled like this actually makes it more difficult to place. It doesn't make it easier. Especially since you kind of have to hold it up instead of sideways. I don't know, maybe if it's sideways like this. Nope, that's harder. That's definitely harder. So yeah, I would make a regular, normal tip that is more secure, so that is not wiggly at all, because it's very wiggly in here. I would maybe make, if it's possible, another side, so there can be this side or this side. I would highly, highly recommend something that you can turn on and off, and that would stay on and stay off, and not be something you have to hold down to push down. My hand is actually kind of hurting. I just kind of want to let it hang like this, because I wasn't even using it that long, and my hand's already cramping. So that is something I highly recommend. And then maybe something, if possible, a little lighter, because it is very heavy. I get it though. It has to have a battery. Like this whole thing is the battery for this. And that's why this is so light, is because the battery's over here. So I understand that you're including the battery. So the weight even isn't that huge of a deal. I feel like you could handle the weight if you could hold it further down here. It wouldn't be ideal. But to have to hold it up here and deal with the weight that's now hanging down at the bottom while you're trying to hold this button down, it's just not working. So, yeah, I don't recommend this product, but that's okay. I'm sure they will improve. Shops are always improving on things. So if I see improvement on this and want to buy it again, I will be returning this. It's not something I will keep. Then maybe it will be a possibility to grab it again, a more improved version, and show that to you guys. And yeah, I hope that I was able to stay positive while at the same time telling you guys the honest truth, because that's what I do. And thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know if you want more products like this, if you want to see more things like this. I will be getting back to you soon about the e-painter, which I am going to hang on to. I almost returned this in anticipation for this, and I was like, I better wait and see. And then, so I am glad I waited and saw. But yeah, if we could find something that was cordless that changed a lot of these things, that would be really, really cool. In the meantime, look for videos that will have accessories to this e-painter, because there are better pens, there are better tips, there's multi-placers, things like that I know are out there. I haven't quite picked up yet. I have to, pick things up when I can. And yeah, stay tuned. So the best way to do that is to subscribe to my channel, so that you can get notifications. And like I said, please like this video if you haven't already. It really helps me out. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for your support. Bye.